guys, it's your boy Jewish Kid 92 here. I'm here to do a Mermail deck profile. Yes, a Mermail deck profile. That is what I said. Don't worry, I still have my Teller Knights. I love the deck a lot. But I've always loved Mermails, and I mean, for those of you that don't like people proxying cards in their deck profiles, I will leave a description down below to tell you every card that I'm gonna be playing in my Mermail deck. Because as of right now, I do have cards that I will be proxying as of right now. Because when I go to tournaments, I've been borrowing my friends' cards for the spots that I needed. Because I don't have every card yet. They're coming in, but I got majority of the deck. Obviously, 3 prints. Yeah, and 1's proxied. Like I said, I've been borrowing friends' cards to play this at events, and I've done a lot of playtesting. My build is kind of different, but majority the same. And then I play 3 infantry. Everyone always has a face-up card, and I just like clearing back row. And then every time I see someone have a vanities or a lose 1 turn or any one of those things, I just kind of laugh. So and the infantry helps me just get over that too. So that's why I need a 3. And then obviously the 2 dragoons, the self-explanatory, 2 marksmen. Even though his secondary effect is really good to get me prints, it's better. I'd rather just have it at 2. Then I play 3 abyssteus. You have to. I play 2 megalo because, in my opinion, megalo just gets way too cloggy if I have it at 3 because it requires 2 discards. It's probably like the best monster in the deck as far as going aggressive, but it's still better to have it at 2 because you don't want to draw into multiples of it and then just like lose. The one-ofs, obviously, moulinglacia, abyssturge, or sturge. Sorry, I always say her name wrong. Sturge. The reason I play her is because she allows me to add a level 3 or lower water monster from my graveyard to my hand. She's actually more relevant than Pike now, because you can add any one of your Atlanteans back. So you can, if you still have a dragoons in the deck, or you still can make plays with prints, you can always recycle your own prints off of Sturge. So Sturge is really good in that sense. I might, based on how she is, I might just bump her up to 2 because of that. And then obviously the one Linde or Lind or whatever, you need to have her just for defensive at times. And then the diva, gunde. I only play 1 gunde because I don't have a lot of mermails in my graveyard half the time, so her at 1 is fine. And then 1 pike. So that's it for my the monsters. Yes, I don't play any hand traps or anything because it kind of those cards kind of get away from the water engine that I need. And then for my one-of spells, I play 1 salvage, 1 soul charge, and 1 for 1 101. I mean 1 for 1. And then I play raigeki. Those are my one-ofs. I play 2 of the equip spell. A lot of people are only playing this at 1. But the thing is that sometimes I can actually draw 1 copy, and then I can search another. And a lot of times people make, especially in the mirror match, people make Leo because the deck still can struggle getting over 31, unless you have this on a megalo. So the reason I play 2 is also like I've come across other decks that are just higher, like they boost their monsters somehow higher than the than 32. So what I do is, and also I can actually have like less monster, like I could summon less, and this actually helps me OTK quicker because I can actually put 2 of these on a megalo half the time and make him 4,000. And then that's already 8,000 because you can make them attack twice, and then you have other monsters to attack as well. So like, no matter what your opponent throws at you, 4,000 megalo is insane. And then the fact that you can double negate spells, I use both of them because I use the spell one rather than a trap and a monster effect one, because the monster effect only gives you 400. The trap one, not a lot of people are training. Like the traps that people are playing these days don't affect me, so I'd rather just play 2 of the spells, 2 of the negate spells. Then I play 3 upstart goblin, make a 37 card deck. It's already thinning. You're already deck thinning so much that this in the beginning is really good to help you get another card. Also on top of that, like if you already thinned your deck a lot, like this can get you to all the cards. So it's really nice to have for consistency. Then I play 3 Twin Twister. A lot of people I don't think are playing Twin Twister in this deck, but the reason I play Twin Twister is because like when I go second, because that's what this deck does, is just go second half the time. There are cards in my hand that I don't really mind discarding to just to destroy 2 back row. So really, like I play with this card really well, especially if I have a gun in my hand, or a sturge, or if I have a what is it? Let's see here. Sorry. Yeah, if I have a gun, a salvage, or a sturge, I can recycle whatever I discarded. So I really like Twin Twister in this deck. And then I also play 3 Instant Fusion. That's self-explanatory. 3 Chalice. A lot of people are only playing 2 in the main, or not any at all. But I've come across people making Infinity turn 1, or making Rapsalia, the Trap Tricks Rapsalia, or Nightmare, and I just really like to see this card. Also, this card's really good in the mirror match. And once I get to my extra deck, I'll tell you why. So this card is actually really good in like every matchup. No, even if cards that don't have an effect, like don't really like use their effect like while it's face up on the field or anything, putting this on it is really good, and I'll show you why. And then the one Abyssphere. Like I said, you guys, I'll have the deck profile in the description down below. And let's see here. I will get into the extra deck right away. I play 2 Abyss Dweller. The reason I play 2 Abyss Dweller, one, because to me it's the best Exceed right now in the entire game. Everything is graveyard effects. Also on top of this deck can just combo out with Abyss Dweller. You can always recur your dragoons with Instant Fusion Norden dragoons, make him pitch dragoons to search again. And then you can use another one to help stop your opponent throughout the games if it lasts that long. Then the one Direwolf. Now, my own little favorite that I haven't seen anyone play in the Mermails is 103 Ragna 0. Now he's a water. He's 2400, and what he says is, when your opponent if your opponent, like, you can detach material, target one monster your opponent controls that has a difference in its original attack, destroy it, draw a card. And what I like to do against the mirror match especially is they'll have a megalo with the equip spell on it, and what I can do is I can make this, and then detach the dragoons, pop their megalo, draw a card, and search off for dragoons. Or even when I play against any other deck, I can always chalice their monsters, detach the dragoons, pitch the monster, and then draw a card and search still. I really like him. He gets me over everything and just helps me with consistency, and just drawing cards and searching right away is always so good. That's it for, I believe, for my rank 4s. I really don't, other than that, I don't really need to play anything more as far as rank 4s go. Then I play one number 11 Big Eye. Yes, it's getting reprinted. That's why I'm glad I picked this up for only like $10. Then I play one abyssgiaos. One draccssack. That's about the rank 7's all you need. Then I always forget the dude's name, but this water guy, I think his name starts with a T, but he allows you to basically use him and synchro one other monster with your hand. Helps you make a Trish, so that's really good. One Herald, Arc Light. This card's just overall better than Armory Arm, in my opinion. I mean, you can use Armory Arm to help you OTK faster. I just like the level 4 as a defensive play because I don't always go into level 4s. So if I go into one, I'd rather have it a defensive. And then I've made dewloren, gungnir, and then a trishula. I know they're proxy, but like I said, I've been borrowing, and I'm gonna get these cards because I'm gonna play this deck in April by April 3rd for the regionals in Illinois. Leo, and then 2 Norden. And then that's it for the extra deck. Now onto the side. Now my side is quite different than most people, but 3 maxi. I played at 3 because like in this deck, in my opinion, maxi is more relevant than Effect Veiler. That's in my opinion, because basically, if this deck has to use generally, if it has to use a hand trap or the game lasts that long, it needs to be able to stay alive. Basically, in my opinion, like if I have Effect Veiler, which obviously I play 2 of, but if I have like especially in the mirror match, like if I'm going first, if I get stuck going first, I'd rather have a maxi against the mirror than have Effect Veiler, because if they have the OTK capabilities to clear my board and then kill me, or even just clear my board, do damage and clear my board, Effect Veiler to me is not as relevant when I play Mermails against a Mermail deck. I'd rather have maxi, because like they know that if they keep going with maxi under, like take the maxi challenge, they know that they're just giving me more cards that the deck that they're playing against will be able to, like, eventually with enough cards, will just be able to kill their board and kill them. So I feel like in the mirror, Maxi's more fearful to Mermails than Effect Veiler. Don't get me wrong, Effect Veiler is still good, but I still feel like this card's overall better to have in hand. This card's like, also this card's good against like every deck. Like, even though Monarchs don't special as much, they do special like off the trap card. They special off of the little guys. They special summon off of the light guy that special summons on the deck. I mean, they do have a little bit of a special summon going on there too. And granted, I would be siding this, so like it's not like I'll be technically siding that against Monarchs, but still. Then 2 Effect Veiler and then 2 Droll and Lockbird. This card's so good against like almost everything, but I generally just side this against Monarchs. I will not side against the mirror. And then 2 Ironwall, 2 Mask Restrict, and then my personal favorite is the Solemn cards. It's too good. This should get this. I'm sorry to say, but I feel like this should get limited. The card is too good. But I think I mean, it should get limited. But in my personal opinion, I think like it really it should just keep it at 3 for a while until like the game starts to slow down like it usually does. So that's my my deck profile for Mermails. Hope you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up. I will be trying to do more videos. I just been busy trying to move, find a place. My family's moving to Texas, so I won't. I haven't been able to upload videos too much. But I'll definitely be getting back on it. Thank you for those that did watch this video. I will be leaving a description down below, like I said, of the actual deck. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful time playing Yu-Gi-Oh!